welcome Johnny to Washington, D.C. We will go ahead and get started with questions. So if you have one, go ahead and raise your hand. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Johnny, congratulations. Just walk us through the and like to be drafted by the Wizards.
What'd you say?
Just what was it like to be drafted by the Wizards? Congratulations.
Thank you. It was really good. You know, I've had some family that lived out in DC before, so I'm very familiar with the area.
And highlighted your competitiveness. Where do you think that stems from? Maybe growing up with your brother and your parents, and where do you think your competitiveness comes from?
It definitely comes from growing with a twin brother. I mean, you know, I feel like you can only understand if you have a twin or a twin brother or twin sister, but just that competitiveness and wanting to be better than the other.
Ava.
Johnny, Tommy Shepard said you appreciated what the team was trying to do here. Where do you see yourself in terms of fitting into what the Wizards are trying to accomplish, kind of where they are just organizationally as a whole right now?
Yeah, I think I fit in as, you know, a two-way player, especially on the defensive end. You know, I keep saying it, but you can never control if the ball goes in the hoop or not, but you can always control your effort and intensity on the defensive end.
Wes Unseld Jr. said he was really excited talking to you, just kind of having you go to the board and draw plays. What was that moment like for you, going up in front of him and kind of having to explain some things and show at in the moment's notice there in the interview?
Yeah, he said he was pretty impressed with the way I could draw up plays and how fast I could do it. I mean, you know, I don't know if they would ever actually work in the game, but they got the job done for him.
Neil.
Hey, Johnny. First off, welcome to DC. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tommy Shepard said that, you know, he could see you playing either the one or the two. I guess, what is your familiarity, you know, if you were to play number of minutes at point guard?
I mean, I played most of the three in college, actually, 3-2, but I have no problem playing the one. I think I'm a capable enough ball handler to bring the ball up the floor and get the offense started.
And Tommy Shepard has talked before about, you know, within a college game, sometimes you're chucking up late in the shot clock threes, and that can sometimes sway averages. I guess, where do you feel like your shot is coming into the NBA now?
Definitely in mid-range. That's kind of been my bread and butter for a while now. But like you just said, the reason why my percentages weren't the way I wanted them to be was because I had the ball in my hands a lot of the time. And, you know, if it's end of shot clock situation, I have to make sure I get a shot up.
Thanks, Johnny. Welcome again.
Yep, thank you.
Alex.
Hey, Johnny, congratulations. You know, the Wizards said they were happy to have you there at 10. Kind of walk me through that moment when you saw that the Wizards were going to be able to select you, and when they actually did select you, when you got the call. What did that mean to you? How excited were you to be chosen specifically by the Wizards?
Yeah, it meant a lot. You know, I thought the workout I had with them went really well. And like I said before, I've had some family that have lived out there. But most importantly, I'm just glad my family was able to be there and celebrate the moment with me.
And just a quick follow-up. I know when you came in for your workout, you said, you know, how excited you were to talk to Wes Unseld and how you would be excited to play with Bradley Beal. So now that the moment's here, how excited are you to just kind of get out here and get right to work with them?
Yeah, I'm really excited to get to work. You know, I'm gonna take this night to celebrate this moment with my family. But, you know, as soon as it hits midnight, I'm ready to get to work.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Josh.
Johnny, for people who are not familiar with your game, what are some of the things you bring to the table?
Definitely a two-way player, especially on the defensive end. But on top of that, I think I'm very capable of scoring at all three levels.
Thank you.
DA.
Johnny, welcome to DC, my man. Wanted to ask you what was it like to be at the top of the opposing scouting report? And what did you notice was different when it was obvious that teams were gearing to have to stop you first this past season?
Being at the top of somebody's scouting report, I take it as a sign that I'm doing something right. But, you know, with that comes a lot more attention being drawn to me. So, you know, if that happens in the league ever, I think I'll look to be making plays for my teammates more.
And what was that like this season at Wisconsin when you went on this great tear and obviously will help the focal point of carrying that team? What changed as the season went on in terms of how people were guarding you?
Yeah, they you know, made sure to have help defense guys in the gaps just in case I flew by the primary defender. But you know, that's basically just how it was. I had some really good teammates, but you know, obviously none of them were NBA caliber players as of right now or this past year. So it was a little difficult to be able to, you know, get those guys the ball in certain situations because I had to know my personnel.
Christos.
Hey, Johnny, first of all, congratulations.
Thank
Welcome to DC. My question to you is, this team has the main goal about next season to be back to the playoffs. What kind of motivation for you is to bring your best basketball night in and night out?
You said what motivates me?
Yes.
Yeah, just the aspect of being able to go into a game and knowing that a team isn't just gonna, you know, lay on the floor and give us the game and we walk away with a W. You know, it's gotta be hard earned and hard fought.
And what aspect you would like to develop in your rookie season?
Everything. You know, I feel like I'm nowhere near the maximum potential that I think I could have right now. So I'm just gonna come in and, you know, work as hard and as much as I possibly can.
Thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you.
Abby.
I can't hear her.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
So sorry. Johnny, you're the first Badger to be drafted since 2015 and the first player from lacrosse since 1947. How special is it for the state of Wisconsin for you to be picked number 10, and how did your Wisconsin roots get you here today?
It's very special, you know, being able to represent my home state and a place where I've come from. But, you know, I'm really hoping that everybody in Wisconsin is, you know, very proud of me right now.
Josh.
Johnny, what changed for you between your freshman and sophomore seasons that helps explain your growth on the court?
Yeah, I think between freshman and sophomore season, I was given more of an opportunity to play how I play in my game my sophomore year. Playing behind 7 to 8 seniors as a freshman, you know, isn't exactly an easy thing to do. But once I got the opportunity, I took advantage of it.
I think it was Wes Unseld Jr. who just a few minutes ago mentioned your backyard court.
Yeah.
Can you describe what it was like, what that court is like, and really the games, the competitiveness that transpired there?
Yeah, you know, it's really great. It's just a place I'll be able to come home and, you know, be able to just get away from everything else and just, you know, do what I love doing.
DA, do you have another? All right, we'll finish up with Matt.
Hey, Johnny, your fellow Badger, Sam Decker, said he liked the fit, thought this would be a good place for you. Is he somebody you'll reach out to for any pointers or tips about the city?
Definitely. If I need to, I'll make sure to, you know, hit him up. You know, like I said, there's not many people that come from Wisconsin and, you know, come into this league. So him and Frank are definitely some guys I looked up to, and definitely are some guys I'll reach out for advice.
Congrats. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, Johnny, that's it. Appreciate your time. Congrats again.
Thank you.
And we will send out some more information later on, everyone.
All right.